Hey guys, Future Hawk here, just to remind you that I had a debacle with Windows updates that affected my game's audio recording. This was explained in slightly more detail in episode 32, but just know that in this episode you won't hear any actual in-game music or sound effects. Rather, I have a compilation of some other audio tracks that I've thrown together just so that there's some ambient background music, and I promise this gets fixed in an upcoming episode. Anne wants it. Maybe I'll just keep it. How did I get what? There must be some desync then, because mine's definitely sizzling on mine. It's my Thunder Sword, which I like. We'll need some more dark troll leather to be able to... We've got to craft all of them to be able to put into the museum, so we will need the Fire Sword, the Thunder Sword, and the Ice Sword. So we do have shards for the... As a matter of fact, here, why don't we make some more red... What are you still doing up here? The duplicator, replicator thing. Where do I want to put it? I know that's where I put it, but that's not where I wanted to keep it. Now Anne has a constant light source with her. I guess I don't know where exactly I want to put it. It's not something we're going to use frequently, so let's go ahead and move it. I guess since we're putting some of these other machines that we use somewhat more infrequently along the fence, I guess I'll just put it down here next to this. I'm going to have to actually move it out of the way so I can put it here. There. Make 6 red shards. Oh, the icon's sideways. That's interesting. Okay. Anne wants to go to bed. She wants to go kill things, I think, now that she's got a fancy sword. Firefly says it's awesome in dark caves. You have a built-in flashlight. Get in here if you want to go to bed, Anne. I don't need a nightlight. Go to bed. I'm certain that's the pirate that I killed over on Grey Rocks, so we might have to try to go to Wood Alley. Blimp. Alright, I need some food. I put these the wrong direction, apparently. Oh, I'm supposed to be making mechanical parts and such so that we can start... Alright, we want to make... Oh, gosh. There we go again. Hang on. Okay. I want clothes machine. You want... wine machine. So we need... Has this been reduced in price? I swore I made like 25, or was that... Maybe it was for the solar panel. Okay, that might be it. In the dark, Anne looks like Vader. Alright, let's make some stuff. Wait, that's... We're going to scoot these over a little bit so we can put the ores chest. I'd like it to be like a little bit central, you know, just because of the fact that obviously the other things are down here as well. Oh gosh, we're out of these things too. Electrical wires. I don't know, but I need in that chest to get the duct tape, or the stuff to make the duct tape, one or the other. Uh-oh, what are we out of? No, we're out of plant fiber, and we need to go back to Fat Island. Why do you keep putting the plant fiber in your chest? There's only 39 in there. Oh, that's cool. The icon's backwards. Times 92, 0%, sort of. I guess I'm going to turn that around next time. I just thought, you know, for the sake of, like, having it look like it's, you know, in the corner. I can only make 2. All right. I need to get the rest of this iron ore cooking up. $40 is not a lot. All right. If you're going to kill people, I might stay at not here. I'm gonna go over to Fat Island and get us a bunch of stuff because my health has not recovered from being assaulted by all the pirates. You just made big potions. Yeah, we had some in this chest. Oh yeah, they don't deteriorate. So the problem is oh gosh, I also want to do, maybe I'll just actually, I'm going to start by staying here. I'm going to collect your fish for you as well. We need to make like 1 million of those things and just have all the fish. All right. You need another cooking station? Well, that's going to be low on the list of priorities since there's clothing to make, there's wine machines to make, and the iron ore has respawned in here, so I'm going to be collecting iron ore today. I don't know where you're going. Did you decide where you're going to go to be able to kill things with your fancy new sword? She has not made a decision, folks. Does she drive things off a cliff on a regular basis? It's been known to happen. I don't know if you've ever played. Okay, so the comment in chat is, I'm supposed to ask you about Anne driving a bulldozer off of a cliff in Wildlands. So for those of you that are not familiar, it's Ghost Recon Wildlands. So this is a game that Anne and I used to play before we became part of the PC Master Race. We played on Xbox, and so we played this. Wait, why are you aggroed? Since when do you aggro? I guess as of today. Anyways, so one of the bad things, of course, about consoles is that you pay an arm and a leg for most games, and so we didn't have a ton of games that we could play multiplayer and do well. But yes, so we had Wildlands. We spent a lot of time playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, and we used to try to experiment with all of the different things that we could drive, and Anne had a fascination with the bulldozers. We actually had bumper car races with the bulldozers in there, and one time I was flying a helicopter and Anne just decided that she was going to drive a bulldozer, and she somehow rolled it off of a cliff and onto the train tracks, and the train was coming, and there was this whole disastrous like chain of events. I don't know if like if any of you are like in the United States that are familiar with the commercials that are the direct TV commercials where they talk about like there's all these random chain of events like, oh yeah, you know you're bored because your cable goes out, and so you see things that you shouldn't see outside a window, then you're being chased down by the mob, and next thing you know you wake up in a ditch. Don't wake up in a ditch. So it's like the whole thing is like you're not supposed to wake up in a ditch, because you're supposed to get the good cable that doesn't go out, because then you don't witness things you're not supposed to. And like, anyways, it was this whole like random chain of events just like that, where it was like everything that could go wrong, but it was Murphy's Law, you know, everything that could go wrong would go wrong. And she managed to roll the bulldozer off, and a train was coming, and yeah, it was a mess. No, she did not die. I think I had to land the helicopter so she could get into the train, or I'm sorry, next to the train so she could get into it, because there was no way to right the bulldozer after that. It was a disaster. I'm still not sure why I invite her to play along with me in some of these games, because she is commonly a disaster, but... She says that I invite her along because she is part of now the hashtag Anne's Shenanigans, I think is what she said. Ah! I'm not used to these bats aggroing. All right, so I'm not sure if it's a good idea to, I guess I can go in right here into the entryway to mine some of these materials. I just don't want to get to the ghost because those bats took away a bunch of health. I need all the iron ore in the world right now. And I'm a little bit disappointed to learn that the duplicator does not duplicate these types of minerals. I don't really want to go much closer to that ghost because I don't want to be murdered by him. So anyways, if any of you guys are into shooter games, it was a good game to play. Sometimes a bit of a disaster because the soldiers always seem to know where you are. That was the one downside to it, is like you could sometimes never get away from the patrols. But I do like playing some shooter games. Of course, I was playing Far Cry 6 for a little while on this channel, but I will say that it didn't exactly fit in with the rest of the channel, just because most of my channel, for the most part, is pretty family friendly. I try to make sure that we keep most of the content, like the suitable for work kind of content, and that, unfortunately, Far Cry has, you know, a lot of swearing, drugs, sexual reference, all of those kinds of things. So it didn't quite necessarily fit in, but I do love those kinds. I love shooters. All right, I can make 120. Hey, Craft Joy, welcome to the stream. Hi, Hawk and Ann. I think Ann is there to make you look good. Watching a latest YouTube video where you're waiting on this update. Hope you're having fun with the release. Still learning about it. Unfortunately, we just have this horrible, like, we're in desperate need of iron. And I thought this guy would do this for us, but all this is replicating is the shards, which is fine. I mean, It doesn't really cost anything extra. What do you suppose this is? Oh, Anne's making more corn. I pulled your toasted corn off. I put it in the fridge. Also, I have waffles on me, and I'm never going to require that much food today. So I'm going to put the waffles back, and I'm going to get some fruit slices. Okay, so we now have a bunch of electrical wire. Turn this the other way around since... There we go. Alright, I need packs of screws. How many ingots? I do have some ingots on me, so I guess there's no reason we can't move forward with making a bunch of these. Alright, I've got 2 mechanical parts. Uh-oh. Again. Maybe someday they'll be able to pinpoint why that's occurring, why you can only build a camping tent outside of your place. Alright, but I need to see 15 for this. 15 for this. So let's make 13 more mechanical parts, if we can. Whoa. And 15 electrical parts. Then I need a battery and 10 electrical wire, which we needed more duct tape for. Which was part of the reason I was going to go over to Fat Island today, however, that did not happen. So much to do in this game, so much to do. Oh, Anne's over at Fat Island. Cool. I like the production area. Came out looking pretty neat. We could theoretically put the cheese machine and the wine machine kind of up near your area if you would like, but we would have to probably move your chest sort of into the middle with the other chests. I will say it is hard to see these things. It's easier to see the percentages from like over here, but I thought they were done already and they are not. So Anne, did you find any insects in your travels? Anne has found 0 insects in her travels. Alright, I can't put those in there yet. You need more stuff to sell. I need to get... So, if I had this game to start over again, I don't think that I would have chosen... So the childhood, I'm not sure what I would have chosen, but I don't think I would have chosen the one that I did. If that makes sense. So, do you need honey for any recipes? Are you keeping honey in here for that reason? Okay. Then I will not take it out and go shove it in a shop stall. So, I chose the one where you increase your crafting and electronics. And those are actually done very, very quickly. Where you increase them. So I think if I had to play the game all over again, I might actually start with the one that was combat. Just kind of thinking out loud. Because obviously, I mean, I know that there's some people that that would be just starting the game and they would be looking for, you know, information on those types of things. And I do have to say, I don't think I would have chosen that because I got to level 6 so quickly, and yeah, it could have been done without it. Anyway, what's up, Anne? I hear you. Yes, I kill most of the trolls with one hit now. Alright, I need wire, which needs copper ingots. I guess let's just make as much as possible. Sure. Oh, I thought that was done. Okay, it is not. Alright, and you need some more mushrooms to sell, I do believe. Heading to bed. It's 3 a.m. there. Wanted to suggest that you buy iron from Tony. Yeah, we bought iron from Tony in summer. He doesn't have it right now. I actually just checked his shop inventory earlier. Right now he's got gasoline cans and he's got boat repair kits. So he doesn't have iron right now. I do wish that I would have realized that, you know, we would need quite so much with all these updates before the season switched over. But sadly, here we are in a shortage of iron. And I put your sword to sell in the gift shop stall because that's not a hazard to children at all. Did I put your other stuff such as what? No, the only thing I put over there was I put your shorts and your shoes over there as well at one point. Lizard is also heading out for getting some beauty sleep. Have a good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining. Alright, I need to make a battery. Yeah, apologies for those of you that are in the Europe vicinity. I know it gets kind of late for you guys. I know it gets kind of late for you guys. Unfortunately, that just sometimes trying to coordinate my schedule and Anne's schedule, sometimes it just works for us best in the evenings. Alright, and I moved your stuff. Your stuff being the cheese press and the juice maker. I put them up closer to where you had originally had them. And then because we're going to be making another machine in the not so distant future here, and I need room along the fence. Have fun, see you today. Agreed. Thanks, Lizard. Have a good evening. I know, that's right. I'm sorry. It would be morning for you. All right, and we have an important question. Wine machine or clothes machine? So I agree with that. Anne said clothes. Unfortunately, you have to make it because for whatever reason, clothing is farming. And then I want to make this, oh, I can't even make this crustacean trap because that also requires farming level 3. So I want you to make that too, and then we can, I can figure out where to put that thing. We're not going to be actually streaming for too much longer anyway because I actually, I have to, every evening I take my I don't even like to say the words because they know the words and they're gonna, like their ears are gonna perk up and then they might start getting all kinds of anxious. But we go out for a stroll. How's that? Every evening, my dogs and I, we go out for a stroll, and they know what time of day that generally occurs at. They are smart cookies. They're puppy doges. All right, so this is kind of the idea that I had for the, I need to move this one first. All right, so the orchard here. So I didn't like that it was still so hard to see all of them. So instead of lining them kind of this direction, I thought maybe if I kind of made like a funnel here. So you walk along this path and it brings you into this cutesy little area, and then the trees kind of funnel you upwards so you can kind of see everything side to side. That doesn't quite line up with the other one. I can still move trees. I didn't think I could move trees once I was completely tired. And I'm not worrying about rotation at this point. I had mentioned before that like the symmetry is... I like when they're somewhat asymmetrical because it looks more realistic. I'm not going to worry about that at this moment just because I'm just trying to make sure we get a couple of things accomplished in this stream because I'm still not happy with the orchard. It's just unfortunately what it is. Why is that not going in place? Here. Ooh, look at that. Neat. And then we could have like a line of them here at the top. So like it funnels upwards. Might even do 2 rows of these. Anne is back with her fiery sword. Yeah, moving very slowly too. I guess part of the reason I was thinking about doing this way as well was because of the fact that takes up less area, of course, and remove the onion plots that were here, and so now we can move some of these things down. We might be able to move the garage over here, which would give Anne some more space for farming if she wants to put some more farm plots down. We haven't actually discussed that yet, and so right now I'm just going to try to rearrange the trees. You were unable to move trees during the winter months. Good to know. I was unaware of that fact. Glad my chat's always looking out for me because goodness knows, I might be a disaster otherwise. I'll tell you what, sometimes an escape simulator, when we play that on Sunday afternoons over on YouTube, goodness gracious. Everybody's got to keep me in line. So that I'm okay with. It's still maybe a little more cluttered, but that's just because we have so many trees. But I think you might be able to see when they're ready to be harvested just by using the top-down view that they now have. So, and like I said, we should probably be able to move, I would imagine, we should be able to move the garage over here, which will open up this area. Now the question is does that block off? It probably blocks off a lot of the view for the staff houses, so I might rearrange those a little bit. Uh-oh. This is the one bad part about moving buildings, you know? One second, Anne. Trying to figure out how to juggle this as best as possible to get it moved to someplace that makes sense. That 100% blocks the view of the staff houses. Alright, so we are going to move the staff houses tomorrow. They will be down in the... Are you in bed, by the way? Okay, I'm heading to bed. I'm very, very tired. Oh, also, I've got everything on me for the clothes machine. I need to give it to you. And by the way, I generally select 9 hours when we are completely tired. That seems to be the thing that refuels all of your energy. So that's what I select as general. I think when it's 8 hours, it's just not quite... Your stamina bar is not completely refilled. All right, let's head out here. Let's drop all of this stuff for Anne. I don't remember what all is needed to actually craft this thing, so I'm dropping everything that it could be right here. So the clothes machine, if you could put it over here, just above the combat bench. Anne gets so distracted so easily. I tell her to make a clothes machine and she goes and she picks crops. Oh. Anyways, we want the staff houses to have like a scenic view, you know? I don't want them to look out their front door and see the garage. So we're going to go ahead and move these down here in the vicinity of the orchard. Does this make a difference? Absolutely not. It's all part of the immersion, you know? They don't really care where they're located. They have no cares in the world about where their houses are. They just go there. It's just in my mind, it's all part of my lore. Firefly would like me to prod you with my thunder sword so that you go make the clothing machine. And then stated that that didn't quite come out well. I thought it came out perfectly fine. Oh, goodness. There we go. So this whole time, Anne apparently was muted, and she was getting irritated with me because I wasn't answering her, and all this time, Oh, goodness. What would you like me to answer now that you're unmuted, Anne? I said I would like it right here next to the fence, next to the combat bench, before you ran off and you started collecting crops. Ooh. I must have one of everything. I need wool and cloth. I can't even make this stuff. And you need to finish leveling up your farming. So I actually, do you need to go any higher in farm? Does anything require farming level 6? Because, oh, you are all the way up? Well, why didn't you tell me? I can start farming now. Oh, you just leveled the whole way up. I see. All right. Yes, we do need the wine machine. Now you need to give me the stuff back so I can figure out how much stuff we still need for that. It goes in this chest. So that was initially what I was looking for, Firefly. I will say, I knew that there was going to be a pirate outfit. That's what I was actually looking for in the chest or in the clothes machine, was whether there was a pirate hat. Is that really all the closer it lets you get it? Really, it about is. And you need a chef's hat immediately. You're supposed to make yourself a chef hat. Oh, you don't have any wool and cloth left? All right, there is fat in this. So let's make a little bit of duct tape, and then we need to make a lot of bit of duct tape. You made the outfit, you want the hat. We need to pick it on their Discord server for it. I'd be in favor of that. All right, so Anne now needs the wine machine. Mechanical parts, electrical parts, battery. Oh my God, it's... I love it. I like it a lot. Oh, that's great. Oh. Firefly says that's definitely you, Anne. All right. All right, so I know which one I want. So yes, party formal adventurer, then town clothes, wedding clothes, engineer clothes. So pirate is the only thing that's really... I mean, there's not really a formal hat to go with the wedding, or the... unless you put the bowler hat with it. You'd think there'd be like a top hat or something. Then when it comes to... there's not really like a party hat. Adventurer... maybe a captain's hat would go with that. And of course, there's engineer clothes and engineer hat. Yeah, so why isn't there a pirate hat? No, actually, there's not a chef's outfit, now that you mention it. An engine. I did not notice this before. A small engine. Is that required to build the... Okay, so the engine is not required to build the quadricycle or the scooter. So what is the engine for? Firefly? Is it related to the secret island? Is it? Huh? Yeah, they really needed some woman's input and matching clothing items. I like that. Alright, I need these electrical wires to be done. Wait, are we out of screws? We sure are. I need to make some more screws, which are over here. Oh, you actually haven't found a use for the engine yet? You wonder if it's a placeholder for a future item. Okay, good to know. Didn't I make like 300 screws at the end of the last episode because we had a bunch of iron? Yeah, well, that's out too. I'm out of screws and I'm out of wire. These machines, man. I definitely should have bought... I was going to say bought all of Tony's iron, but there's no such thing because it doesn't matter how much you buy. There's always more there. All right, I want this to be lined up nicely, and it is not. That looks better than before. Anne's making flapjacks. Those are fun. Hey, look, you got another tilapia. I got it for you, and I'm going to figure out which fridge the tilapia are in. Oh, you used the other ones already. Oh, look at that. Baked fish. Huh. Cool. All right, so what other ores would we like to replicate? Because realistically, there's no reason for that thing to be sitting since we made it. Let's make some white ones. No reason not to. I mean, I made the machine. We might as well use it. Do these things... Well, they sell for $100. So once we're done, I guess, crafting the weapons, if there's nothing else to be made with them, we can sell the shards. Oh, my wire is soon done. But I need to put a fish in a fridge. There's no room for a fish in this fridge. Is there room for a fish in here? Well, here, I'm going to take out these neon fish that you said there is 0 recipes for. I'm going to go put them in a shop stall. All right, important question. Do fish qualify as food, beverage, gift item, or produce? They're becoming produce today. Anne's Diner Shop is also the fish market. All right, 15 electrical parts. Oh, it's the screws I'm out of. Right. We're getting close, Anne. We're going to finish this before the end of the episode here, is my objective, I hope. To get the wine machine going and to see some wine in action. Gonna have to go back to Killer Island and go into the... Oh, I didn't go in there. You're so right. I also don't know when the last time was I ate or drank anything. I should probably... Okay, so... This one will be done first, which is why I did a smaller amount. Need some food. Do you need these purple mushrooms for anything? Or did I just shove them in here because there was no place to put them? What about red mushrooms? Yep. Okay. You want me to sell the baked fish and the roasted corn? Got it. How many of these do I have and how many do I need? Because I don't want to overdo it because we are short on, of course, electrical wire as well. I need 14. What am I short on? I'm out of screws and electrical wire. All right, let's make more electrical wire. I know they're not lit up there. It's kind of... I want to, at some point, just put a solar panel up there. Although I do have to say, I was actually considering just moving those completely. Meaning the houses. Because, I mean, maybe we don't need to anymore. So I've given you extra space over here to add. That was what I was thinking, is that you were talking about adding more farm plots and stuff. And so I don't know if I like this big through road anymore either. This might be coming up at some point. I don't know. We'll see. We've got some finesse to do around here yet. All right, Anne wants me to put stuff in shop stalls. Here, you. Sell more fish and some baked corn. Produce person. Sell more mushrooms. It's a fair amount of mushrooms. And then I don't remember what else I've got on me. I think I've got something else to put in here, right? Nope. I put it all in. Okay, cool. Reopen the shop stall. So I had been considering moving those other vacancies over here, but I think we're good now. I mean, I hate this tile. We're going to have to fix this at some point. There's little odds and ends that need to be fixed throughout our farming area. Otherwise, like, I think the whole thing is pretty good. All right, let's see here. All right, 6 more electrical parts. Oh, what am I missing still? Still electrical wire? Goodness. I'm just trying to craft just enough so that because it goes so slowly. Or I need 10 electrical wire just to be able to, okay. So I needed to make more than I just made. It's fine, I'll make some more here on this when this is done. And when you have a moment, I would like to have a cowboy hat. You are, what? You're meeting people? Oh, you mean you're over, Why does my quest still say find the town? Did I have to go to like the town square? I just realized that. Alright, this is done. I hate that the icon is sideways. I guess I'm gonna have to rotate that thing so it's easier to see. Alright, what do we still need here? 2 more electrical parts. And then I need, for the wine machine, 10 electrical wire. And this is making 12. Alright, I should have this any moment, Anne. Also, all your corn is done on your cooking stove. I gotta put this coffee away before it starts spoiling. Alright, Anne, I got everything for your wine machine. And I think the other thing was the iron ingots. Let's see. Yes. You know, let's just drop all this stuff. There. 244 electrical wire being made. And somehow we still have duct tape. I wanted to make sure I didn't use it all, you know? Okay. And if you want to put that over here next to our fenced in, unless you're putting it up here next to your stuff, I just want to make sure there's room to walk through so we don't have to go all the way out around all of the machines and stations. Oh, that's right. That's why I started shoving some of these things over here. It's I moved your cheese machine and your, because there's no power. Unless there happens... Hang on a second. Is there power this close? If we scoot you down just a hair... Yep, there's power there. So you just got booted just a little bit. Okay. All right, are you ready to hop into bed, Anne? I would like to run back over to that the cave that Firefly keeps mentioning just to see. Well, go ahead and get some wine started. I'm curious. Maybe that'll be ready in the morning. So what all does the wine require? Oh my god, look at the little feet that are stomping the grapes. Did you see that? That's really funny. What's... Oh, this thing? It's just making more white shards. The only thing it does is it replicates the shards. So I figured there's no reason for it not to be running, because we can always sell the shards once we get done with a cowboy hat. At some point we'll need to make ourselves different outfits too, because I have no idea what we're wearing. This is not what we were wearing previously. Where is our outfit? How do you even put an outfit on? There's not a spot for it. Or does it take the place of your armor? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe because... Do you have the fighter armor also? Yeah, you would have. We both have fighter armor. So that's... Here. Unequip. Yep. Now I'm in my green shirt and brown pants. So it's the armor. They finally put a skin in for it. Okay. It does take the place of the armor? Okay. And my hat! Oh my god, look at me. Hang on. Let's go up in the light. Let's stand next to the picnic table. Can I... Oh, this tree's gonna be in the way for me to do a screenshot here. Because I can now rotate the camera. Stupid picnic table has a flashing icon behind me. Oh yeah, I didn't have my sword out. Here, let's do another one. Cool. Let me put my picnic table back now.